Yeah. Okay. A couple things to get to at the end. Golden Boot. Who do you have?
Well, it depends who Holland plays up front. If they play with two up front with Huntelaar and Van Persie, then it's going to be tough. But I personally have Van Persie. He's in the form of his life. He single-handedly got Arsenal into the Champions League this year, and he's had an outstanding few months with Arsenal. So I think Van Persie could win the Golden Boot. Sorry, who do you think is going to win?
You know, I'm going to take Gomez. And the only reason why is that, like, I really want Van Persie or Ronaldo or someone from that, but I just don't know who's going to make it out of that group between those two teams. Obviously, whoever does, I think that they jump up. And it's going to be, I think it could be a surprise guy, kind of like Arshavin did in 2008, that, you know, kind of makes a charge.
Or Thomas Muller in 2010.
Exactly. So
he was in the Bayern Munich reserve squad in 2009, and 2010 he wins the Golden Boot. So
yeah, I mean I am putting a lot of my faith into Germany in this tournament. I think England's got a good chance, and the only reason why is that they're not favored, and I think that works out in their favor simply because they have no one to disappoint now.
If England wins their group, they could be playing a team like Croatia or Ireland, and then you're into the semifinals. Albeit you have to play against Germany, but you know, Rooney could be a possible for the Golden Boot. You know, if he comes back against Ukraine because he's suspended for the first two games, if he gets a hat trick there or gets 2 goals, you know, that could help him win the Golden Boot if he gets a couple against Ireland too.
Well, and hey, if it comes down to one game, it comes down to one game. And as you know, being a Chelsea fan, you can blow the league as much as you want, but they win Champions League, right? So
exactly.
We got Golden Boot, Player of the Tournament, which is relatively the same, I guess, but you know, more of an inspirational one. So who do you have here?
I have Mesut Ozil. He's had an amazing young career with Real Madrid, and he's sort of everything is going to be coming through him for the German squad. So I'm going to say him, and he could win the Golden Boot as well. Yeah. He's a pretty good finisher, but he's really good at setting up his teammates, and if he's playing with a guy like Gomez, that guy scores for fun. And same with Klose as well.
Is it odd that Ozil bears a striking resemblance to Joseph Goebbels, or am I just like, or at least every actor who's played Joseph Goebbels? I don't know about the actual one, but all right. Okay. Well, now to segue from that terrible comment, overall winner. What are your predictions for this one?
I got Germany and Spain in the final, and I have Germany winning.
Going with Germany, eh?
I think they're going to be too strong, and I would really like to see this final because both teams want to have the ball, and it'll be interesting to see them fight for it, and it's going to come down to chances. I think that guys like Klose and Gomez will be able to finish it for them. Okay,
I like that.
Who you got?
It's hard because I'm trying to take a look. I'm trying to figure out how this bracket works essentially, right? So I've got Germany, Portugal coming out of that group. I think I'm going to take Spain and Croatia, and then I got France and England. I think France has got a decent shot, Pat. Like, I know what happened last time, but they've changed it. They've changed it a little bit, and I think the biggest danger is forgetting about a team like France. I think it's also forgetting about a team like England. I don't know how the bracket's going to work out, but like I have England and Germany as my top 2 that I am going to call now, and I think Germany will win in the end. But that's what I see. So
I would love that. Just hope it's not on penalties again.
Yeah, but you still have that song, right?
England 5, Germany 1.
Exactly.
England 5, Germany 1. Michael Owen is number 1.
All right, well, that's the Euros. Unless you want to add anything in there. Game 5, Stanley Cup. You think Kings are taking it?
I am. Going undefeated on the road. They were destined to win it on the road.
Do you want to see OT, or do you?
It looked sticky yesterday.
Sorry, what was that?
They kind of looked a little shaky yesterday.
It's been such a close series, though. Like, I don't know. Like, even Game 3, even though it was 4-zip, you look at the first goal on that, that kind of shoving Brodeur into the thing. I think that they deserve the game. I'm not saying that, but it's been close every game. So it's not surprising to me to see it go back to 6. But I'm with you. I don't know if Kings can be beaten on the road here. So.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so either.
And quite frankly, I just want to watch basketball. I'm so much more into the NBA playoffs at this point. The NHL, these teams, to me, they're just so irrelevant to me, but I don't know.
I hope Durant gets a ring before LeBron.
I think it's going to happen. I
was saying this to a colleague earlier today that if LeBron would have stayed with Cleveland, I think he would have won a ring already.
Oh, there's no question.
It's his team, you know?
I heard Jamil Hill talking on ESPN, and she was saying like that Cavs team that made it to the finals. What was that? 07, right? Against the Spurs when they lost. She said, and when you think about it, that was like the worst finals team ever. That Cavaliers team, and he led them all the way there. I'm totally with you. And you look at him now. Everyone's knocking him for not being able to take the last shot. Is it really like the guy's actually an unselfish player? For how much he's despised personally, like by people, by casual fans, for what he represents after leaving Cleveland and how he did it. Like the guy is not a selfish player. I think he's a little lost when the seconds are ticking away and they need a 3-pointer. But yeah, I'm with you. I think if he's on Cleveland, they've already got one. So
I personally think the Celtics are going to win tonight. They move the ball so much better, and like they play more as a team. Where the Heat, they play a little too slow.
I do think that if the Heat beat Boston in this series, then they will beat the Thunder. I don't think that Oklahoma can beat Miami in 7 games. But at the same time, if Boston wins, then I take Oklahoma. I just see it kind of like a rock, paper, scissors thing there. But
I would love to see the Thunder win.
That would be my dream at this point.
Oklahoma deserves it.
I think Seattle does too, to be totally honest. So,
yeah.
All right, that's our podcast, episode 59 for what is it, June 7th? I don't know. Kolby Solinsky here with Patrick Clare. Pat, you have anything else to say?
I just hope it's a good Euro, and I hope England and Ireland progress from the group. Because I put $40 on on Ireland to win at 8-1.
I wish you the best of luck with that. So, I mean, you're due for a big payday, and at least if you lose, you'll have lost with your heart. So,
fair enough.
All right, until next time, keep it casual.